What is up, everybody? It is me again, your boy Philip here again with another video. This one is going to be touching up on cheat codes for video games. Now, I know a lot of gamers out there don't like using cheat codes. They rather just play the game, do shit the hard way, and then there are some people who will do it the hard way and just play the game normally, but they also like to be able to throw a little bit of, cheat code here, cheat code there to make shit a little bit easier on their life playing the game. I do it for Grand Theft Auto 5. I've done it for other video games in the past. I'm pretty sure everybody and the grandma probably owned a Game Genie or a Game Shark when they was playing on the original Nintendo and the 64 and on the Sega and shit. So there's no there's none of that like judgment shit here. You used one, you used one. I did. My best friend Josh did. Um, and I'm pretty sure plenty of other people owned uh, the Game Genie and the Game Shark, and used codes and had a subscription to the Nintendo's uh, cheat code book that they came out way back in the day. Back in the day when people would actually go out and buy these magazines or have a full subscription and get them monthly to their doorstep. Or like me and my best friend Josh used to do, we used to go to Barnes and Noble, or I forget the other place that's out of business now. We would go there, we would walk in, and the first thing we would do before we go chill in the mall and shit and just go look around is we would stop in at the magazine section and we would check for new codes and shit, and we'd either write them down or we would just like rip the pages out of the book because fuck it. Because who's gonna carry around a notebook to always want to write shit down or try to memorize codes and then get home and then fuck, you don't remember them now. But cheat codes are almost an essential thing to use for almost every video game, because not all, you gotta look at it this way. Like not all video games have cheat codes. All right, some of them were like really strict on like no cheating. You gotta play this game through without cheating. Grand Theft Auto is synonymous. This is the best example. Grand Theft Auto is synonymous for having cheat codes with almost every one of their games, I believe. I was using cheat codes in Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto. I believe I've played number 4. I used them in 4. I use them. I used them in the 2 extra games that came out for the fourth one, like the Lost and the Damned and the Battle of Gay Tony, and I use them for Grand Theft Auto 5. But there are some games out there that do have cheat codes that kind of screw with you, and you got to do extra steps to use the codes. Um, and this is where I segue into this next part of this video where I talk about Bayonetta. Now, I'm on chapter 4 now, and I'm like, man, there's gotta be, like when I originally played this, I didn't know there were cheat codes for it. So obviously, I played through it, and I played through every difficulty, even hard mode, which was obviously really difficult, especially when you try to get your rankings as platinum or gold, and you got enemies coming at you left and right, and they were fucking relentless, as to compared to very easy, where they're kind of like just laxed and like you just going there whoop their asses and shit. Okay, but before I completely segue into this, I want to say that almost every game that you play has a shop in it, and you have to be able to go into the shop. Now, this is where the cheat code thing is going to come into play for this game. Now, almost or nearly, damn near every game that you play has a currency system, be it dollar bills, depending on what country you live in, uh, rupees. That's exclusively for Zelda games, I believe. Coins, gold for other different games. For Bayonetta, that's where this comes in order to buy weapons, new techniques, healing items, and shit like that. You need to collect. You need to, obviously, you need to beat the shit out of the bad guys. In this case, the angels, and collect halos in order to buy stuff. And I was like, gotta be codes for this game. I look them up, and there are codes. There are exactly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 codes, and there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3 accessory codes, 3 weapons codes, and 2 to unlock characters. Now, I went and read how to, put the codes in, because there's obviously instructions on how to fucking do it. Not every game does the whole instructions thing when it comes to cheat codes. Now, most games that do have codes, it's a simple, basic, it's easy cheat codes. Like Grand Theft Auto, it's like you just use your X, square, circle, triangle, like R1, R2, L1, L2, R3, L3, D-pad, shit like that. Well, not Grand Theft Auto 5. They don't. That doesn't use the. Yeah, it uses the D-pad, but it doesn't. You don't really have to use R, L3, and R3. It's primarily just D-pad, the L2, the L1, L2, R1, R2 buttons, and X square, circle, triangle. And those are all easy codes. You just sit there, stand there as your character, be it Franklin, be it Michael or Trevor, depending on which ending you go with. Franklin killed Trevor, Franklin killed Michael, or Franklin not kill either of them, and you just kill assholes that want them dead. But there are games like Bayonetta, again, going back to this game, that have these codes that tell you, obviously, like when and where, like most games won't tell you that there's a specific time or part of the game that you can use them in. You can just use them anytime. Bayonetta, though, is a different game. Bayonetta does not let you just use the codes at any time, be it at the start menu or in any level at all. This game, this is what it says here on the cheats list. I also have it in front of me on my laptop to the left of my cam screen. And this is what it says. It says, after verse 3 in chapter 2, use one of the telephones in the plaza. The phone by the stairs can be, should say phones, because there's 2 of them. The phones by the stairs can be used to input weapons codes, and the phone on the right can be used for accessories. So the left phone is for weapons, the right phone is for your accessories. The phone at the far end of the plaza is used to unlock characters. So there's 3 phones in total in this plaza. 2 at the stairs and the one at the far end, which you use for your characters. These codes require you to have the certain number of halos as well before they can be activated. These numbers, they're not really numbers, by the way. It's obvious that these are not numbers that you're putting in. These numbers are listed below. Use the D-pad to enter the code. And that's where it upsets me. Because, like I mentioned before, any other game that you play that has cheat codes, you're just putting in a code. You're just here. Let me grab one of my busted ass. My busted ass. This was supposed to be the newer of the controls I got with it. Like when you're putting in a code for, like, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 5. You're just punching it in at, like normally. You're just going and then boom, code activated. Not with these codes. Not with these codes. Like it says in the description, you have to have the said the certain amount of halos, which is the currency of Bayonetta, in order to even activate the code or codes in this case. And the amount of halos you need for these codes is crazy. Accessory, Bangle of Time. You need 3 million halos. That's like almost 2 playthroughs on one difficulty setting. 2 playthroughs, not even, maybe not even 2, maybe 3 playthroughs. Weapon, bazillions, which is laser guns. Bayonetta has, obviously, if you notice, she uses guns. She has them hooked up to her heels, and she carries them in her hands. So she's got 4. And that shit costs you 1,000,000 halos. Climax bracelet. Yeah, I know. Giggity. Climax. Climax bracelet. Accessory. 5 million. That's not that. Okay, 1,000,000. That's one game playthrough. That's one. That's if you don't buy anything. That's if you don't buy anything at all during the game. No healing power-ups. None of the other weapons that you unlock in the game. None of that shit. No techniques. Nothing. You just sit there and you save up all your fucking your halos, and then you have 1,000,000, and then you get this. You get just that one fucking item. Bullshit. Because then you got to go back to the game and you got to be able to get all them credits back, and then that's it. Accessory, Eternal Testimony, 2 million. That's like 2 playthroughs. Whereas the Climax bracelet is what, about 5? It would be 5 playthroughs if you play through just one. If you just play through the easy setting, the easy difficulty 5 times over, which why the fuck would you want to? For characters, the other witch in the game, Jeanne. Jeanne. I don't know how to fuck pronounce her name. Jeanne. Yeah, Jeanne. That's her name. Character. 1,000,000 halos. Again, one whole game playthrough. If you don't buy anything, no weapons, no techniques, no accessories, none of that shit. Especially accessories. Accessories cost you, like up there in the triple digits, which is stupid as fuck. Little Zero character, 5 million halos. That's the same amount you have to pay for the Climax bracelet. Bullshit. Weapon, Pillow Talk. It's a weird name for a fucking weapon because I don't even know what the fuck it does. One playthrough, 1,000,000 halos. So at this point, if you play through 3 separate times and get 3 million halos, you can either get the Bangle of Time for the 3 million, or you can buy Bazillions, or you can get Bazillions, Jian, or Gina, or whatever the fuck her name is, and Pillow Talk the weapon. And then, of course, you get Rodin, or Rodin. He's a character. He owns the Gates of Hell shop that you go to buy all the weapons, accessories, power ups, all that shit, and the techniques. And he is a weapon. He's also got a weapon named after himself, or he makes himself into a weapon or some shit. I don't know. I'm assuming he just makes a weapon and names it after himself. 5 million halos. So in total, you have 3, 6, 16, roughly around 16, no, 16, 15, 15, 16, 17, roughly around 21 or 22 million halos that you gotta collect just to be able to unlock all this shit with cheat codes that are supposed to make it easier on you to be able to play the game without having beat the game on the extra hard difficulties. Because this is what you get after that. Okay, so these are all weapons you can unlock by beating by doing these particular things. The Bazillions weapon, which costs you 1 million halos to use the cheat code. Beat hard mode. Handguns. Beat normal mode. But as you can see, you unlock those. You unlock the handguns, the special those handguns in game, no matter what difficulty. Very easy or normal. But it says beat normal mode. Pillow Talk, beat nonstop climax mode. Well, that sounds. I don't know if they were trying to hypersexualize this game or not, because her outfit ain't even really an outfit. It's just her hair. That's her hair covering her body in an outfit. But beat nonstop climax mode. Assuming they really did aim to hypersexualize Bayonetta here for no reason at all. Rodin. Purchased the platinum ticket and beat Father Rodin. I don't even know who the fuck that is. You're gonna have to look that up. Google it. You're gonna have to Google it. But you gotta purchase the platinum ticket and then beat him. And I'm pretty sure he's a hard motherfucker to beat on any difficulty. Now, there's the Siphon, which I've never seen or heard of in this game, even though I have played it and beaten it multiple times in the past. Beat 100 chapters on normal or above. Now, beat 100 chapters, I'm assuming that means you have to play through the normal difficulty and just beat every chapter all the way through up until you've managed to beat them 100 times. Alright, so now we got the accessories. Bangle of Time. Complete the game in under 3 hours on normal or hard mode. Climax Bracelet. Get 101 Umbran Tears of Blood. Eternal. Okay, that's not one of the cheat code ones. The Bangle of Time is. So you either go back and you get the 3 million halos. You either do it the hard way, or just do it the normal way and just beat the game in under 3 hours on normal or hard mode. Eternal Testimony, which is obviously the one that costs 2 million halos to use the cheat code. And that's get 50 Umbran Tears of Blood. So that's going to be the easiest way instead of collecting 3 million halos. Then you got the Immortal Marionette. Not part of the cheat codes, but clear clear very easy or easy mode, which I'm going to end up getting this motherfucker once I've beaten the game on very easy. Now, as for characters, in order to get the other female witch, it says here, now here's the thing. You can either collect 1,000,000 halos and use the code and unlock her in the game, or get a platinum on everything, all. That means every verse, chapter has to be platinum medals. You have to get a platinum trophy, which is not easy because that means you got to be able to beat enemies down fast and not take any damage, which should be pretty fucking easy when it comes to the very easy difficulty. But this is get a platinum on everything, all on normal, or secondary option, unlock the Eternal Marionette accessory, which I didn't know because it doesn't say here. Yeah, the immortal. It says Immortal Marionette, but this says Eternal Marionette. So I'm assuming that was a typo on their behalf when they posted this on IGN. And then Little Zero beat the Lost Chapter, which is pretty easy because all you gotta do is beat the Lost Chapter and boom! And you got Little Zero. I'm not gonna get into the costumes because none of the costumes are unlockable through cheat codes. But my point is for this is that games like Grand Theft Auto 5 or any other game that requires that has cheat codes that you can use, that don't require you to use any form of currency, be it money, gold, rupees, coins, silver, rubles, whatever. It doesn't require you to have like millions of those said currencies in order to use the codes in the game. This is the only fucking game that makes you do that. Play the game. Earn all these millions of fucking halos. Then, and only then, can you use the cheat codes. Or you can just do it the fucking normal way with most of these people. With most of these things. Like the Bazillions. Which was, if I remember correctly, you have to beat this game on hard. Which ain't fucking easy. The point is, cheats are meant to make a video game easier for people who don't want to do it the hard way. Like, who don't want to put in the work. Like me sometimes. Like most of these other games that I got here, like Diablo 3, Skyrim, Darksiders 2, the God of War games, the Dead Space games, Battlefield 4, which I can't fucking get past the fucking loading screen. None of those games have cheat codes. So I have to play those games to be and unlock everything the regular way, which I don't mind because those are fun games to play. And be able to unlock all that stuff like just normally is amazing. But when you know you got cheat codes at the ready for a game like this, and then they sit there and they fuck you over by telling you that you have to collect the currency for the game, which is Halos, in order to unlock, in order for these cheat codes to work, is 100% grade A bullshit. Bullshit, people. Cheat codes, like I said, are meant to make it easy. Make it easy for you to get shit. Not have to work extra steps just to use the codes later on. After you've already fucking unlocked everything. Characters, accessories, weapons. Unlock all that shit just playing the game. And then guess what? Oh, now you got all these millions of Halos and you've already bought everything. You got unlocked everything. The fuck do you need them now for? You don't need them for the codes. Now the codes are useless. To you people at IGN, or the people who fucking made these cheat codes for Bayonetta, you guys are fucking idiots. Dumb asses to the max. 100%. Why would you do that? Why would you make it hard to use codes for this game? Why do that to Bayonetta? Oh, we're going to make cheat codes for you, but you have to collect the game's currency in order to use them, and it's not even a little bit of currency. It's like millions. Like 21, 22 million Halos in total to use 8 codes to unlock all these things, just in case you can't unlock them when you play the game normally. Which any sane person who owns this game, who's beaten it, probably didn't even want to use the cheat codes when they found out that they were there. Because they'd just rather have just beaten the fucking game and just unlock everything the normal way instead of using fucking codes. That's it for now. This shit is now rolled on to over 26 minutes and it's changed. But you already know who the fuck I am. It is Kilovirus. And I will come back to you, motherfuckers, with another video, another day, another time. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.